I was going to do this on the boardwalk, but this thing's going to die. You know, it seems to me that America was a really great experiment that's over. It was an awesome idea, but it just failed. The problem with democracy is that people are idiots and they vote for a fascist pig because they're morons. They like a strong man because they're afraid and they're imbeciles and they don't want to hear about the truth. It's no fun. They want a pony. Yeah, we were a great country. We invented motherhood, apple pie, Chevrolet, rock and roll. I don't think we invented one of those. I can't remember which one. It might have been rock and roll. I don't know. Bunch of douche boy posers went on the fucking David Letterman show at the end of the David Letterman show with those swoosh haircuts and just killed rock and roll with their selfie generation, me generation, selfie absorbed bullshit. Oh, I'm a pretentious little douche boy, fuck boy, mama's boy, full of shit poser. It's like, I'm all for people feeling their feelings, but self-absorption is just not art, and it's just, they killed rock and roll. They got this folk polka music on the radio with the, you know, let's not say we did. And so I've been wondering what the fuck's wrong with America, and I decided it comes down to several things. One of them being evil twins. Remember back in the day in the movies there'd be evil twins, and you get a good twin and an evil twin. Do you notice that these days it's just two fucking evil twins? How do we go from an evil twin, meaning the other one that's not good, to both of the evil twins, right? I took one look at Harvey Weinstein 25 years ago and said, I read auras and that's evil. That's not a 5 o'clock shadow, that's a 12 o'clock aura. Boom. And it's true. A dog was humping another dog at the park today, and I said, the one dog is just pretending it's a meeting with Harvey Weinstein and he's just trying to wait for it to be over. But it's really not funny because the whole industry enabled this guy, including apparently Seth MacFarlane and Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep? Really? He's God and the Punisher? Dude, that's just not funny. So America's dead. It was a great idea. We've got this Twitter reality star president. And the other thing that I've noticed that's wrong with America comes down to the History Channel. Because what they have on the History Channel, you would think would be like history. Duh. No, they don't have history on the History Channel. You know what they got? They have indigo psychic children and aliens who wrote the Constitution and forged in fire. They now have a show. Apparently, you remember the first part? Fuck science, okay? Psychic children and aliens, okay? Nostradamus. It's great. A lot of this shit I believe in it, but it's not science. And people think this is, you know, that our history is that our Constitution was written by aliens. We have four fathers. We understand how we have four fathers. Usually only have one father. One of them was Abraham Lincoln, who was not at the same time, but we don't understand how that works. We were procreated through forefathers over time and space, and aliens and psychic children on the History Channel. And so they have this new show on the History Channel called Forged in Fire, in which a guy from the OK Corral, a samurai, and a militarist lesbian show up and build weapons in their backyard after the apocalypse by melting down a shed full of tin with coal in their basement. Because after cockroaches take over the world, they will be able to forge weapons in their backyard and take over the meek are going to inherit the world and they're going to push the meek over and take it back. And it's like, I started watching this show to make fun of it. I'm like, see, this is what's wrong with America. The History Channel, instead of having, history and science and facts, has aliens and our forefathers and psychic children and forged in fire. And then I realized that I was watching the show not to make fun of it, but because I like it. The History Channel lowered my intelligence by watching it. I watched the History Channel to make fun of the Forged in Fire thing, and I'm like, that guy just came from the OK Corral. He was telling Doc Holliday he's got to watch his emphysema, otherwise, his tuberculosis, otherwise he's going to die. And that guy is a samurai with a, Amish Mafia facial motif, and he's kind of scary looking, and, that chick wanted to be a dude, and she learned how to make weapons in her backyard, and this is just so scary. Oh my God, I'm really enjoying it. Watch the samurai cut up a pig that's hanging with a sword they made to see if it works. This is the coolest thing ever. And then I realized that these people had lowered my intelligence, and I'm watching Counting Cars, and I'm watching the Pawn Star guys, and I'm watching the guys who search for antiques and go, whose shit is this? Is Grandma here? Can we sell her shit? Is this hers? Is this just shit rusting in a field or just belong to someone? This is what's left of America. And so this is why we're fucked, because we don't know what reality is. And we think it's a reality star called Donald Trump who's going to save us all with magical bullshit. By the way, these people think that we're ordained of God to be chosen, and then if we'll just stop being so weak and commie and gay and just be successful, evil, white people, that we'll all be, just reinvigorate our denial, restart the coal and gas industry, and live in 1952 and start a war with everyone, and this will be great, Don. It's the shit kickers revolution. We were going to have our first female president. Instead, we have our first, wait for it, retarded president. I know you're not supposed to listen to my neighbor Todd and all that. See the other routine, okay? I use it to mean mean-spirited, emotional, intelligent people who don't know what reality is and are going to destroy everything soon because they don't give a shit. They like their denial. They're chosen by God to be America. And if you idiots would just get out of the way, they're going to restart the whole thing based on an empire that should have never been great in the first place, based on murder and greed and myopic bullshit. Jingoistic, hateful, misogynistic, racist bullshit. And it all comes down to the History Channel, evil aliens, and Forged in Fire. And what I'm saying is my intelligence is being lowered to it like the fucking show. Okay. All right, bye.